This program contains true stories of rescues. All of the 911 calls you will hear are real. Whenever possible, the actual people involved have helped us reconstruct the events as they happened. Late in January of 1990, Chris and Kevin Bailey finally got a chance to take their 5 children on the ski trip they'd always dreamed of at a resort near their home in Ogden, Utah.
We've always wanted to learn to ski together as a family. So I took off work and we loaded in the car and all went up to the ski resort.
My husband wasn't able to go the week before, and so I was excited for Daddy to see what his kids could do. You know, he had heard all these fun things and how the children could ski so good and how the boys went off jumps, and it was just an exciting time.
Skiing is a dangerous sport. You hear every day of people getting hurt, but it's so darn much fun, it's hard to not go.
We had got our passes and proceeded down to the line. A couple of our children had already gone up. My husband was directly in front of me with my friend Colleen. We got into the lift. The gentleman helped me, and there wasn't anybody on Angela's side. But I thought, well, we've done it before, she'll be fine. And she got in, and her little butt just didn't get in the seat. And I thought I could pull her in, and the gentleman, I guess he didn't see that she didn't get in the seat. And we just kept going.
I was heading away from the loading area when I heard the screaming.
18-year-old Sean Durant, a ski resort employee, went to see if he could help.
Hold on! Hold on!
I immediately turned around and said to the other lift operator I was working with to stop the lift so we'd kind of evaluate the situation. I realized that she was, too far up in the air for me to catch her, to have her jump. There's too much danger involved with it.
It's just the most helpless feeling. I mean, having your daughter hang from your arm and know that you're the one that's going to determine if she's going to be hurt or not.
Hold on to Mommy's boot, Ange. Hold on to Mommy's boot.
Angie cried for help. I remember her saying one time, "Daddy, I'm going to fall." It tore my heart out, There was nothing I could do. There was absolutely nothing that I could do to help.
I could feel the stitches on the snowsuit ripping. And I could tell that I only had one strap left. I mean, here I had a child dangling from my arms. I didn't know how much longer I was going to be able to hold on.
I had realized that there were stairways on the lift towers. I just kind of put 2 and 2 together. And I just told the other guy I was working with to start the lift until it went up to the tower.
Hold on now, get a grip, okay? Oh, that's good. Whoa, no, stop the chair.
I don't think he could see exactly where the chair was at. And by the time he stopped the lift, the chair had gone past the tower. I climbed up the stairs. I actually only remember seeing 2 steps on the whole stairway. I didn't think of anything. I knew what I was doing. I knew what my intentions were, and nothing else went through my mind.
Kevin could see Sean climbing the tower.
My daughter's life was in the balance. It was somewhat of a comfort to know that there was someone that was physically able to help.
When Sean scooped up Angela, we just kind of hugged, and I thanked him, and I don't think you can have enough love for a person who's risked their life for your life.
I don't know that there's many people that would do what Sean did. I think it's a real act of selfless love, if you will. I think he's a very courageous young man.
I sat there for a minute going, you know, I can't believe I did this. And I had to take moments to take a long breath and kind of relax after what I'd done. It's an awesome experience.
When we got up at the top of the lift, I don't really remember getting off. I do remember standing with our skis off the chairlift. And I remember crying and hugging my husband.
We all hugged each other, and Chris kind of fell to pieces. I think that's when the realization of what had happened really hit Chris.
My friend, Colleen, looked at me and she said, "Christy, settle down." She says, "Remember, your little girl's watching you." And so we kind of settled down, and I said, "Angie, you want to go skiing?" And she said, "Yeah." We talked as we went down the mountain, and she looked at me and she said, "Mom, I don't want to get on that chairlift again." And I said, "Honey, neither do I. So we'll do it together. We'll get on that lift together."
And we had to go in the lift, and my mom said my grandpa fell off of the horse, and he had to get right back on it.
Some people in this life are watchers. They sit and watch. And there's people who are doers. And thank heavens that Sean is a doer.
To save someone's life is probably one of the best experiences you can have, because you have that to fall back on the rest of your life, to know that you did something worthwhile in your lifetime.
Next,
Yeah, we've got a baby.
He mentioned that the legs were out, and I knew that we had complications right then and there.
Dead. It looks dead? Yeah.
on Monday, April 16th, 1990, 18-year-old Tisha Walker and her mother, Frances Hubbard, left the Indian reservation where they lived and headed out across the desolate swamplands of Florida.
Alligator Alley is a two-lane road that connects east and the west coast of Florida.
It's in the middle of the Everglades, so it's out there. The nearest hospital is a good hour away.
There's only one or two service stations across the whole stretch of Alligator Alley, and if you don't stop at one of those and you have a problem, you're in a lot of trouble.
For both Frances and her daughter Tisha, the Miccosukee Service Plaza was the nearest place to go for gas and food. Because they had no phone at home, any emergency meant a 16-mile trip to the plaza, where their cousin, Janice Osceola, was a cashier.
When Frances first came in, she was, visibly upset. She, was almost in tears. Jim, get out here. I just stopped what I was doing and went to the phone and dialed 911. That's the only thing I knew to do, right away.
The call came in at 2:11 p.m.
You need police, fire, paramedics.
You need paramedics?
And what city is help needed? What city are you?
Snake Road and Alligator Alley.
With the medical helicopter in use elsewhere, ground rescue units were immediately dispatched, but it would take them at least 34 minutes to reach the scene.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Jim Parchman. I'm the general manager.
Okay, remain on the line for paramedics, okay? He's going to talk to you.
Okay, hold on. I have to disconnect the phone. This is a cellular phone, okay? So
As soon as you pull the plug, it's basically anybody's guess how long it's going to last.
Are you still on? Can you hear me?
Yes, hold on for rescue, okay?
Okay. Hello? Yeah.
The call was transferred to a paramedic specially trained to handle medical emergencies, Craig Cusinelli.
Situation. Yeah, I'll familiar with the girl. They said she's having a miscarriage. All right, how old is she? She's about 19, 20 years old. All right.
Our computer setup for caller aid has basic information as far as what to do to sustain a life until the paramedics do get there.
Is she bleeding very heavy?
Yeah, the baby's already out.
It's already out? The baby is already out. It's already coming out. All right. About how old is that fetus? How many months is she pregnant? She's about, how many months? 9 months. 9 months. Oh, so that we have a baby there, right?
But when I found out it wasn't a miscarriage, it was an actual delivery, then I knew that we were playing with two different scenarios here. We had to take care of both the mother and the baby now.
Yeah, we've got a baby. It's dead. Yeah, it looks dead. It looks dead? Yeah.
Stuck in there.
The head's stuck in there, and it looks like the umbilical cord may be choking him. Okay, we got to get that umbilical cord away from that baby. It's unwrapped around the front of the neck here. Okay. I'm trying to pull it out as easy as I can. Okay. Try and push, Tisha. Push, Tisha. Push, Tisha.
When Kathy Banks, a home health nurse, stopped at the station for a drink, she heard about the situation.
If you're having a miscarriage, you will lose a lot of blood, so I just wanted to make sure that the mother was not going into shock.
Do it. Okay, we got a nurse on location.
I have never delivered a baby in my life. I felt terror, frustration, scared to death. I wanted to run, but I turned around to see, is there anyone behind me? No one was there, and I just thought, well, I have to deliver this baby.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you have any urge to push? Yes. Okay, what's your...
I really was scared. We had no way of getting back if we got disconnected.
Is the head still in?
Yeah.
All right, the baby is not all the way out yet.
Meconium, I see meconium, the baby's head's in.
The meconium, which is the baby's first bowel movement, was all over the place, so I knew that baby was in dire need of being delivered.
Give me a rag, somebody. Anything. Shirt?
It's a sticky substance, and if you inhale that, that sticks to your air passages, and it's hard to get air into the lungs that way.
Push, come on, almost out. Almost out. Baby's out. Baby's out.
Baby's out. Okay, now check to see. Just try to get that kid breathing. Turn her upside down. Feet, head down. Feet, feet up. Tap the bottom of the feet. Let's see if we can get some.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
The nurse had mentioned to me that there was no pulse, no respirations, and it appeared to be a stillborn.
The meconium was all over. It was in the mouth, in the nose. So I had to suck the meconium out with my mouth.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Is the mouth clear?
Mouth's clear. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, dear God, please. Come on.
Still nothing yet, huh?
Nothing yet.
We had to get oxygen into the baby's system. And the only way of doing that would be by somebody giving mouth to mouth and nose on the infant.
All right, is the chest rising when she's doing that? Okay, hold on, I'll tell you. All right. We're getting the baby in position. All right.
4 breaths?
4 breaths? Yeah. Yes. And ask her if the chest...
On a newborn baby, CPR can do some damage. However, we had to keep trying.
Have her take her index finger and the middle finger over the child's left nipple, but don't press too hard, and feel for about 5 seconds. And ask her if she feels anything. Do you feel anything?
The baby had no motion, no movement. It was just like holding a rag doll with no life in it.
The compression rate she's going to need to do around 100, between 100 and 120.
I was very concerned. Maybe it just wasn't time for this mother and for this baby.
When we continue.
Over the radio, it didn't sound very good. Of all the bad things that can happen during a delivery, every one of them happened to this baby.
We need somebody here real quick.
I know, but the only problem is you're so far out there.
Rescue units were still miles away. Paramedic Lisa Tassi was worried.
Over the radio, it didn't sound very good. The baby sounded like it was going to be very sick. Of all the bad things that can happen during a delivery, every one of them happened to this baby.
Go back over the left nipple and check for that pulse. Check over her left nipple and see if she's starting to have a pulse. She's got a pulse. She's got a pulse. Very good, very good. We're looking fine. Everybody's doing a good job there.
Okay, and she's not as mild as she was, but she's taking very slow respirations.
I need to know what the pulse is, only because of the fact that it might not be high enough for the particular baby. The baby has to be between 100 and 120.
Baby's pulse is not that high.
Okay.
Janice Korn had once worked in the newborn care unit of a hospital.
Continue breathing for that baby because we have to get the respiration rate up.
Okay, so
right.
one.
We're going to continue the 1 puff and 5 pumps. All right?
Okay.
It was so small and it wasn't moving and it didn't do the normal things that babies do when they deliver. Seeing the baby like that made me want to do something, anything that I could do that would make it respond, that would wake it up.
1 puff with 5 compressions? Yes. Good. We're good. Oh. What's going on? Starting to hear some noise. Is that the baby? Yeah. Okay.
All of a sudden, the baby decided to take a breath of air. And when it did, I felt a little bit more relieved, but I knew we weren't out of the woods yet.
Doesn't look like a full-term baby to me.
No, it doesn't?
No.
All right. How's the respirations looking? I don't hear the baby crying anymore.
No.
I was just wondering.
She's just kind of, hold on a second. Hear that?
Yeah, I sure do.
We're spanking. She's real lethargic.
We're looking pretty good still.
Okay.
Unit should be there in about 5 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
You guys are way ahead.
That's good. Little baby up by mommy. Put this baby in her arm.
I thought it was important for her to hold the baby and to touch her and be able to see her and feel her in the event that she didn't live. She would be able to look back on that and remember that and remember her.
Come on, yeah. Mom can see her. There she is.
It seemed like hours, but actually it was probably around 45 minutes before the helicopters and the ambulance crew got there. It's a miracle that baby survived.
And chopper should be flying overhead too.
Okay, how about if I let you go then? Everybody's here.
Okay. All right, I just want to congratulate you people. Tell everybody I said you guys did a great, great job.
Okie dokie.
This is what 911 is all about. People helping other people. And it just fell in place. And I wouldn't have asked for a better team. They did perfect out there as far as I was concerned.
Right before we got there, caller 8 advised us that the baby was breathing, the baby had a pulse of 160, and the baby was crying, which was very good. I basically cleaned her up a little more, gave her oxygen. I checked her heart out with the EKG. I took her vital signs again. Everything was normal for a newborn baby.
Can I help you out? Yeah, let's go.
The baby, still in guarded condition, was airlifted to the hospital. Her mother, Tisha, was stable enough to be transported by ambulance.
Everything's okay.
The baby would get to the hospital in about 5 or 6 minutes compared to ground transport was 35 minutes.
I'm glad they were there to help me, because if it wasn't for those people out there, she wouldn't be alive. She means a lot to me.
Baby Tricia has suffered no ill effects from her unusual birth.
I love this baby a whole bunch, more than anything in this world. I'm grateful for the nurse and the people that came out and saved my grandchild.
that just affects the way you look at life, and to realize how fragile life is. And when you hold a life in your hand and you breathe this child back to life, it's an experience I'll never forget.
The difference between life and death can often be determined by what bystanders do at the scene. We can all learn CPR and basic life-saving techniques. This series is dedicated to all the men and women who answer our calls for help and are there when we need them most. I'm William Shatner. Join us again next week for more true stories on Rescue 911.
Step out of the car, please.